They both had some really good qualities. Tommy is hilarious, right? There's no changing that. He's hilarious. And so is his brother. They're both very funny, charming guys.
This my shit. All the girls start to feel like this. Feel the time been around that back, so it's not just gonna happen like that. 'Cause ain't no holler back, girl. Ain't no holler back, girl. Feel the time been around that back, so it's not just gonna happen like that. 'Cause ain't no holler back, girl. Ain't no holler back, girl.
Hello, people. Happy Monday. That's right. It's Mudflaps Marissa Monday. Just gonna have a little bit of a cigarette here. I'm not gonna be talking very long. All right. There was a different upload thing that was supposed to happen this evening concerning, well, the Johnny Scoville did make a Fuck That Guy video to Jimmy Pickles today. And for that, we're gonna talk about that tomorrow. Something else came up. Apparently, in Mudflap Marissa's chat, there was a troll this evening. Somebody sent me a screen recording of that. I think it's like 20 minutes long. I'm gonna upload it onto the end of this little thing I'm saying right here, and I'll speed it up a little. And I am going to block out like the video portion of it. Maybe I'll put up some Christmassy thing or something. But listen closely to it. This person says that the Tommy Scoville is a convicted sex offender, which he is, and she just went off for at least 20 minutes. She said, no, he's not. It's a complete lie. All this. She stated that he held up his phone. He showed his passport. He's not a convicted sex offender. It would say it. Listen, she's lying to everybody. He is. And then apparently this person got blocked from being able to comment. I guess she asked them other questions, and they said get him from Windsor County, Vermont. And then I guess they got blocked, and they couldn't keep responding to like whatever she was saying. Like her mods blocked the person. So apparently what I found out is that this person is going to upload all of the court documents onto YouTube because this person doesn't care about losing their YouTube channel. So they're going to show the proof that she asked for, apparently. I guess tomorrow or the next day or something like that. I don't know. But she went on to talk about the apostolized FBI background check required to move there, and made all these false statements about sex offenders can't move to Ecuador. Yes, they can. The apostolized check, apostle background check, doesn't have to be from the FBI. It can be from state-level criminal justice agencies. I think I even spoke about this yesterday or the day before, as well as there's other contractors that work with state-level agencies to make these apostolized background checks. And Ecuador only cares about the past 5 years. And, you know, since she knows everything, Tommy held up his passport, and then he put the law up. And it doesn't say that, you know, they would have to put something on page 27 of there if the person was a convicted sex offender. It has to be a convicted sex offender, and the crime has to be against children, and the person has to be required to register. Apparently, she's telling everybody that he's not convicted of anything. He's never done anything violent, and the whole thing was made up. And I mean, I don't know. I'm going to play it. Please listen to it, people. I need to earn a couple pennies because I'm not a grifter like her. She started saying, I guess in this thing where she was ranting at this hater, show me proof that, she didn't say show me proof anything about Tommy. She's, show me proof that I'm a known grifter, or a documented grifter, or con artist or something. She's talking about Reddit and all this. Well, anyway, folks, I don't know, but I'm going to put it up right now. And tomorrow we're going to do that other video about the whole Johnny Scoville saying fuck that guy to Jimmy Pickles. And you guys might be surprised on my take. That's right, folks. I'll be honest with you. I'll be truthful. If he's, well, you know what? Tune in tomorrow. You people may be shocked at my take on that. Should we get the guy a fuck that guy shirt? I don't know. You'll have to tune in tomorrow. But for now, listen to this. Listen to this mudflappy putting out false information about Toots, the convicted, though not registered sex offender. That's right. For them to put that on your passport, Marissa, you have to be convicted of a sex crime against a minor, and you have to be currently required to register. All right, his crime was like 35 plus years ago. All right, he's not required to register. And Ecuador does take sex offenders. I mean, that's just a fact. So before you start spouting off all your stuff, Marissa, you better check into it. Anyway, folks, have fun. Enjoy this video, and above all, fuck that guy. Every single one of them. And here, I'll leave this here for CPS or DCS in Tennessee, if anybody's concerned that there's some kind of child abuse going on. Thanks, people. And to whoever left that little comment and info on her channel, good job. We'll see you tomorrow.
Here's one now. Yeah, I mean, here's a hater and they're trying to be cool. LA Peppers. So he's not a convicted sex offender. As a matter of fact, Tommy did a stream. This is a great comment. Tommy did a stream the other night. This is a great example right here of, and I like this. I like that this just happened. This is a great example right here. I mean, they spread lies about me. I can't imagine people saying Reese is a convicted sex offender and you're not. Can you guys imagine people running around saying you're a convicted sex offender when you're not? Can you imagine that? I feel really bad for Tommy. He deals with it just fine, but I feel really, really bad for him that people say that. He's not registered, but he's convicted. He's not. He is not a sex offender, but these people continue with this narrative because they can. Because look, they can come in with a picture of Peppers and they can call themselves LA Peppers and they know everything and can sum up Tommy's life, but yet they can't put their name out here. They can't say who they are. God forbid. They don't want any accountability, right? But we can come in with our little Pepper picture and our little Pepper name, right? So this is a really good example. They can say whatever they want and there's no accountability. And if they just keep making up fake names and fake pictures, then that must make it true. I mean, it's an absolute lie. It's a total keyboard cowards. It's a total fabrication. Like, I'm not even feeling flustered over this. This is so Tommy. So Tommy did a stream the other day and I didn't know he did it. And it's up. It got taken down and it's back up because he showed, I didn't know this, by the way. He educated me on this. I guess on your passport, you have to have, if you're a convicted sex offender, you have to have that on your passport. So it's on the front of your passport, but I guess it's on page 27. I don't know what that's about or why. He showed Jeffrey Epstein's passport because that came out in like a photo dump this week, I guess. And if you mention something repeatedly, it's amazing how many people eventually start believing it, Jan. It's called a smear campaign. That's what this is. I have my own smear campaign. Tommy has his own smear campaign. And this is all they do, right? Did he not show his passport? You know, that is a lie. He did show his passport. So this is a smear campaign. That's all this is. If enough little crazy trolls with crazy names, with no accountability, notice what the picture is, notice what the name is, like they can come out and say whatever they want to say because we don't know who they are, right? But Tommy showed Jeffrey Epstein's passport. I didn't even know that guy was a convicted sex offender. I mean, it kind of feels like that would be the case, but I didn't know that. So Tommy showed me a picture of it. And if you are a convicted sex offender, this is just a fact. It has to be on your passport. Makes sense. Here's the other thing. This person saying he is, you know how you know he's not? You can't move to Ecuador. Tommy had to get an apostolized FBI background check. Why, you ask? Because people are not allowed to move to the country of Ecuador if they are convicted sex offenders. Gee, what a concept. They don't want sex offenders in their country. Tommy had a background check with the FBI. He doesn't have what they say he has, but they can say it as much as they want. So then Tommy showed his passport. He held it up for the world to see. There is no convicted sex offender on his passport. There's nothing on page 27. And yet these people continue to try to put these lies out there that he is. Do these haters not realize you get paid for views? They're just helping build your paycheck by watching and boosting the algorithm. They are. And the thing is, I don't mind when a hater comes in from time to time to do this because they think they're dropping some kind of a truth bomb here. I will put it out for the world to see. I put your comment up. That's what you wanted, right? This feeds the haters. But what they don't realize is it feeds me right back because we can put the truth out there. He's not. You can come in with as many Pepper pictures, which by the way, it's a very colorful Christmas photo. If you look at it in the reds and the greens, it's lovely. You can put as many pictures up and you can come up with as many fake troll names as you want. But you know what you can't do? You know what you guys can't do? Kind of like me. I'm a documented scammer because I steal people's super chats. No one's ever put out the proof. It's odd that you guys put these comments out because you're full of words and you're full of word salad. And you're absolutely good at using a keyboard. Like you've learned the home keys and you know how to type. And I think that's great. I bet you guys are really good gamers. Like you probably are on your Xbox all day, getting Uber Eats and shit, you know, being really productive in society. But what you guys can't seem to do, I love that someone came in and did this because I'd love to see it. Can you please show us? Can you show us how he got around an apostolized FBI background check? Can you show us how he paid off someone in the passport office to not get the sex offender registration that you say that he claims to have? Can you show us? Can you show us? Because you love to talk about it. Alana, you love to bring it up, guys. These people love to come and bring it up, and they even sneak into my chat and they try to put it in here hoping I'll pull up the comment. I pull it up because I challenge these idiots. Can you? What's a grifter super chatter with regrets or who can't afford the super chat? Yeah, apparently my chat are really poor people that I'm just stealing all their money from them. You know, usually we get someone come in here. We get someone to come in here and they remember last week someone came in and they were like, Reese is scamming people. Reese is scamming people out of super chats. Do you remember that troll that came in last week and said that? Matter of fact, we're not going to call them trolls anymore. Tommy came up with a good one. They're fans. They are fans, which comes from the word fanatic. These are super fans. This is a fan that can't seem to let go of Tommy. They're obsessed with him, right? Hey, Stacy Toms. Brian Bullen says they give it willingly. I don't know what the word apostolized means, but I know I have to do it. Hey, Stacy, I have to do it to go to Ecuador as well. How do you steal a super chat? Silver lining? Can anyone answer that? How do I steal super chats? How am I scamming people out of super chats? Can someone answer that? See what I mean? They can't come up with, guys, there's nothing to back this shit up. They just say it. They're just little, they just like think they're so cool using their keyboards with their fake names and their fake pictures. Yeah, Trixie. How is it different than a regular background check? I don't know what the word apostolize means, but I know this. You stole it straight out of our kids' mouths. I know this. When I went to talk to the consulate in Ecuador, they told me that too. They used that word. You have to get an apostolized. I'm not really sure what the word means, but it's an FBI background check. Take the word apostolize out. You have to get an FBI background check in order to move to Ecuador. He's got his visa paperwork. He's got all of that. Like if this was true, he wouldn't be able to live there. And if this was true, it'd be on his passport. So LA Peppers, I challenge you. Go back to all your little friends, and I challenge you guys to come up with the proof of that. Come up with the proof that I am a documented scammer. People have said I'm a documented. I think they mean documented over on Reddit. Maybe is that where you guys mean documented? I don't think you're using that word properly, but I could be wrong. I grew up in Scientology. But documented where? Where am I a documented scammer and child abuser? Because I've seen that. Reese is a documented scammer and child abuser. Where is this documented? What's the source? Can you show it or do you just type it? Typing it is different than actually showing it. I just want to give you guys some basics here, okay? Just to LA Peppers and his friends or her friends. Take this back to your friends, please. Take this message back to your friends tonight under the bridge where all you swamp creatures live and you're all just a bunch of walking Virginia Slims. Listen up. And yes, I did just shame you guys. You come into my fucking chat, I'm going to shame you right back. It's coming. Listen up. If you're going to type this shit out, okay, you have to own it. And you don't own it because your picture is Peppers and your name here says LA Peppers, like the pussies that you are, okay? So show us the proof. Own this shit. Oh, you're unblocked. Talk. LA Peppers, you're not blocked. Let's do this. You come in here. Windsor County, Vermont has all the court documents for $30. That's it? This is it? You realize anybody can, okay, again, anyone can say anything. That's what you got? Windsor County, Vermont? I mean, I was in Douglas County, Nebraska. Is that where my documentation is? Can you give me my documentation that I am a documented scammer and child abuser? Is it Douglas County, Omaha, Nebraska, where I can find that documentation? I can do that too. It's my hometown. Where is it? Put it out there. You guys hate me and Tommy so much. You guys want us dead. Put that shit out there. Make us famous. Where is my documentation that I am a known child abuser, that I'm a known scammer? Where is it? All right. Well, while you're coming up with it, I'm going to read some super chats because you made it rain in here, my friends. Joanne Hawley, Peter Piper picked a pickle. Peter picked a peck of pickled peppers. Too bad they're all useless. Oh my God, I love Joanne Hawley. She is absolutely hilarious. Where is the proof, my peppered friend, my pickled peppered Peter Piper friend? Thank you, Joanne Hawley. I love you. We've already read, and thank you for your super chat. We've already read the court documents. Try again. I haven't read. No, I've read something. Someone sent me. I'm not going to say who it is. A hater. There's a hater out there that kind of likes me too. And this person has my phone number and texts me. And that person sent me the court documents. There was still nothing. They like to send that newspaper clipping of when she was 15 and Tommy was 16. They like to send that. Here's the thing, guys. Do you know that Tommy doesn't have, hey, Liv's mom? Tommy doesn't have any record of violence at all. Nothing physical at all. Dude robbed some banks. He put it away. He robbed some banks and he definitely is a felon. Like that I can speak to. Do you know that he doesn't have any violence at all? So it's fascinating to me, our peppered friend. Linda, stop making me do this. Oh no, I made Linda give her money. Sorry. I'll Venmo that back to you, Linda. It was my powers. Thank you for the money that I stole. Paying my cult leader, Trixie. Thank you for your $5. That's very, very kind. And Linda Gillum, these super fans are bottom feeders. Thank you for your super chat. They are. And it comes with the territory. It really comes with the territory. But at some point, you have to stand up for yourself. And this shit does get old as far as the same rumors. Put up or shut up. I want to know where my documentation is. Where am I a documented scammer and child abuser? Can you go to the courthouse, please, and find that for me, since you're so good at finding documentation, Pepper friend? Rachel, from Google, an FBI background check is a U.S.-based criminal history report, while an apostilled FBI check is that same report officially certified, legalized for use in foreign countries. Thank you, Rachel Sandy. Okay, so does everybody get that? That makes sense to me. We just word cleared it. Thank you. Thank you, Rachel, and thank you for being a member. Abigail says, nothing is pure to those who are corrupted and unbelieving, because their minds and conscience... Is that the word consciences? Are corrupted, yes. It doesn't look like it's spelled right to me, but I think it is. They are detestable and disobedient, worthless for doing anything good. Wow, New Testament, Abigail. Nailed it. Thank you for that scripture. That's lovely. And Abigail, thank you for super chatting that. Lacey Silver, thank you for gifting memberships. You did that the other day, babe. Thank you. Guys, I really, really appreciate this. It's very kind. It's very helpful, but please, by all means, I'm sorry I forced it on you. What was I going to say? I was going to say one last thing. I feel really bad for Tommy. Just a side note, whether our peppered friend community is here or not, I feel really bad. I cannot imagine. Well, I can't imagine. There's a rumor right now that I have caused not 1, 2, or 3, or 4, or 5, but 6 people I have bullied on this channel into attempted suicide. You heard that right. There is a rumor out there that I have bullied 6 people on this channel to attempt taking their own lives. So that's a pretty nasty rumor, right? That's an ugly rumor. There's no proof of that, and it's not true. But even worse, I cannot imagine people calling me a kitty R, being a convicted sex offender. I can't imagine it. And Tommy has to deal with that all the time. People say it a lot in the hate communities. That's just disgusting, and it's way too far, but they do it, and they'll always do it, and it's part of our jobs. There's always going to be a yin and a yang. There's always going to be hate. There's way more love than there is hate, and they're not accomplishing anything, right? But it still sucks, and I cannot imagine carrying that around. And I do know that Huxley is 16, and if God forbid something like that happened to Huxley, and he had a sexual encounter and it was not welcomed or not consented, and he never did that again. We're not talking rape here. We're not talking any of that. To my knowledge, Tommy was with a girl and he got a oral and she complained about it after. Okay. That's to my knowledge. I'd have to go look at the paperwork. He's not convicted sex offender. It's none of that. They like to blow it up and make it look that way. But to my knowledge, that's what happened. He's never had anything on a record of that ever again. And he's 56 almost now. If that happened to Huxley at 16, like he is now, and then he lived his life and never had a record of that ever again, I'd like to believe that that speaks to something. I'd like to believe that that speaks to something, because all kinds of people do all kinds of awful shit in life. And if they learn from it and they never do it again, I'm not forcing other people to be forgiving, but my God, to me, that speaks to something. He doesn't have a record of this, and he is not a sex offender. I don't know how many more fucking times I need to say that. He showed his passport. These guys have nothing. He can't move to a foreign country if he's a sex offender. So what's your answer to that? It's fucked up. It's time to move on. And it's really, really hurtful to accuse someone of something so disgusting. Peppers live in a glass house. Yeah, just Joan. Love or hate Tommy, I don't care. But he's not that. He's a felon for sure, and he robbed banks. That's on his record. That is a true thing. Thank you, Marty Jewel. Geoplanet Jane says, don't give these folks the satisfaction of explaining yours or Tommy's history. It's not so much the they think that this is validating them, and maybe it is in their own sick way in their parents' basement doing that. My lawyer friend Denise, thank you for your Christmas card. I have that in my kitchen. It is the cutest card. Thank you for that, babe. It's validating for me to talk about it. I never talk about this stuff. So honestly, I'm so sorry, Abigail. That's upsetting, babe, and I'm sorry. I never talk about it. So it's a little bit validating for me to talk about it, because here's the thing, guys. It's not so much Jane that I'm feeding these trolls. It's not a bad thing when they come in and say this, because then it gives me the opportunity to put out the light, the truth. It's not my job to do that.